Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Khadija Shalby. I'm a first year student here.
Oh, where were you when the shooting happened?
I was in a building called Moore Hall. It's like the shooting happened at Bolter, and then there's MS, and then there's Moore. So, yeah, I was in a lecture hall with like 300 other students.
And what did you do when you found out what happened?
Um, we were all pretty calm because we felt like pretty safe in the building we were in because the doors were pretty heavy, and then the teacher that was there to control the situation, so he locked the doors, barricaded them. So we were just like sitting in the room for 2 hours. Yeah, nothing.
So there was no panic in your room.
The only time that there was panic was when we heard like someone trying to open the door, and we thought like, because there were like rumors going around that there were 4 shooters.
Oh,
So we like we turned around, we saw someone running in from the back. Because there was also a rumor that said that the shooter was like a 6 foot tall white male, and so there was this like tall like white male running in from the back, but we didn't know it was a student, so we thought it was a shooter. So we all got down onto the floor and hid under the seats until the like professor told us that like everything's okay. We don't know who was at the door. It could have been like a student, probably like the suspect, but it's not likely, or like a police officer. So yeah.
right. So, were people talking amongst each other while you were
We were
waiting?
just told to stay quiet. We were
Okay.
mostly like on our phones and stuff, and like getting updates from our friends that were in other places, or like our families that were watching the news. Yeah.
So, what was going through your mind? Did you consider what would happen if something really bad happened to you on that day?
Honestly, like was not scared
Okay.
like at all until that one part where we had to like go under the seats, because like I never really trust and use like when its initial reports are not always like accurate. So then I kind of thought like it would be some kind of like murder suicide, because if someone, I don't know, just usually when someone goes to like a big school and like tries to murder someone, they usually end up killing themselves too. So I wasn't really scared, and plus I felt pretty safe in the room that we were in. So
Now, let me know if you don't want to go in this direction, but what do you think would have happened to you personally if you had died that day?
if I died,
Yeah.
um, well, my family obviously would have been like devastated.
How about your soul? Do you think
Oh,
you
my
would
soul.
you would
Oh.
continue on, or do you think that's the end of it?
No, like I think I would continue on. Like I'm a pretty religious person, so
And
yeah.
do you believe in heaven or a hell, or just some other kind of belief?
Yeah, I believe in heaven and hell. So
And do you know which direction you would have gone had you left
I
that day?
don't know.
Do you
which
know
direction.
how people go to one direction or the other?
Um, no, I mean like you can like read as much as you want from like religious texts, but I don't think you actually know until it happens. So
Let's let me ask you a few questions to help you understand. Do you feel like you're a good person?
I would say so, but it's debatable.
But you can see how it's connected to the
Yeah.
bigger question, right? So, have you ever told a lie?
Well, yeah.
What do you call people who lie?
Are you trying to get me to say sinners?
Well, no. Actually, I was trying to show you that I'm the same as you, that I would be a liar, right? And another question: have you ever stolen anything? Maybe something small like candy or an answer, or download music that doesn't belong to you? I've done those things.
I never downloaded any music. Maybe like I don't know, I probably stole candy or something when I was
Yeah.
little.
And what do you call people who steal? I've done the same thing. Thieves, right? Or
Yes,
stealers, right?
but-
So think about that for just a moment. I mean, just looking at things just as they are. A thief and a liar, would you say that that's a definition of a good person?
No.
And if you had died that day, and if God judged you just based on the facts, do you think God would find you guilty or innocent of the moral law that you have inside of you?
I think it depends on like your intentions of when you originally did those like stealing or lying, and if you count it as like if I stole like candy or something when I was little, then I don't think it's counted. And it also depends what religion you are and like what you
Okay.
believe in, and
Forget,
how, like,
just forget religion. Just think morality, because we all have a conscience inside of us. Would you agree to that? Right. So we know right and wrong, and we may not even know where it comes from. We just know it's right and wrong, right? So if you were, let's say there was a God, regardless of who he was, and he found you guilty of violating the moral law, which you have and agree with, would you? Do you think that good God would reward you for being guilty?
no, but
Yeah.
I also don't think that. I think everything would be considered, not just like one act of stealing candy when you're like 4 or something.
Let me share with you something else that I believe. The Bible clearly says that God made a way for us to be forgiven, and clearly we're all guilty, right? And that He took the punishment that we deserved by coming and dying on the cross, and that if you turn away from those sins and believe in the one who came, Jesus Christ, that you can be forgiven. Have you ever heard that before?
Yeah, but
But you don't believe it, right?
no, I'm not Christian or Catholic.
That's okay. Yeah, actually, your Bible and my Bible are essentially the same. They both say the same thing. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him will not perish but have everlasting life. I just want you to think about that. Thank you.